Well, hey, how in the world are you? It's been brought to my attention that the daily word hadn't been the daily word. Well, I must confess, I got busy and put some things in front of my daily word process. And your to-do list and what's important, waking up, keeping track of whatever you want to. Excuse me while I eat, while I talk, but some important things have been going on in my life, and I had to, when I'd wake up, I'd have to, I normally do my blood pressure, weight, and how many hours of sleep I got, when I went to bed, when I got up, etc. And then I get in the Word, and that's that. But here the last couple of days, I've had some serious situations going on to where I had to be like more legal minded, if you understand what I mean. And no one wants to come off like a dummy, but in the legal world, they got all these special words for this and that and the other. And what's aggravating to me is that you hear and see that contempt of court is a serious violation, but then on the other hand, when it happens and it's not even addressed, makes you wonder what's going on. Is your case being handled professionally? Are you given the benefit of the doubt? Are you discriminated against? Reasonable questions, especially when your opponent has a cop in their family. I have faith. I believe in God. I believe that God will see me through any problem that I'll allow Him to be involved with. That doesn't mean that I don't have any responsibility. Quite the opposite. I do have responsibility to do what I can do, and then what I can't do, that's where His favor and power show up. I had a couple of great pieces of pizza from Mazzio's. Very good with garlic sauce. So, I didn't open up Proverbs 1 today. And it's May 1st. What do you think about that? Well, what I think about it is we can do that right now. Excuse me while I'm eating, but I'm almost done chewing, and then that'll be history, and you can forgive me for that and go on to the next big problem that you got. So let's just go to Proverbs 1. I've been there so many times, but couldn't tell you what it says right now because I haven't been focused on it. You got to be motivated and focused. And I am motivated and focused, but I have so many things going on from so many fronts. My main job, my main goal right now is to be pleasing to God for one, be a resource for my family for two, which means going back to work. And I knew I needed to resign long before whatever kind of resignation that happened, but it was. But here's Proverbs 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding. Sound like a pretty good deal so far. To give prudence to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and increase learning, and a man of understanding will attain wise counsel. To understand a proverb and an enigma, the words of the wise and their riddles. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. And I've been a fool before. I've thought I know it all. I just plow ahead. And I can equate with that. But the fear of the Lord, acknowledging God as the all-powerful, and then how foolish it is to despise wisdom. When somebody you know that's been there before, succeeded, overcame their circumstance, and is willing to share with you because you shared your troubles with them, isn't it rude to close your ears to that? Not only is it rude, I think it said foolish. Yeah, fools despise wisdom. So, my son, hear the instruction of your father, and do not forsake the law of your mother, for they will be graceful ornament on your head and chains around your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait and shed blood. You know, the temptation tries to get you to trip somebody up, take advantage of somebody. For scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Fools like trouble. Turn at my rebuke. Surely I will pour out my spirit on you. I will make my words known to you. God's words are creative and they're powerful. He spoke the world into existence and the heaven into existence with words. Because I called and you refused, I have stretched out my hand and no one regarded. Because you disdained all my counsel and would have none of my rebuke, I also will laugh at your calamity and will mock when your terror comes. That's sad, but that is the word of God. And who's laughing? Who's having calamity? Who's having terror? If we had only listened. When your terror comes like a storm, and your destruction comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then they will call on me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me. Because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, they would have none of my counsel, and despised my every rebuke. Therefore they shall eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled to the full with their own fancies. For the turning away of the simple will slay them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will dwell safely and will be secure without fear of evil. That's the entire first chapter of Proverbs, and isn't it powerful? I didn't feel as good before I read that as I did after. That's what the Word of God does. It brings life to you. And I just want to comfort you in whatever situation you're facing. If your goal is to succeed and your goal is moral and ethical, then God is on your side. And He provides wisdom through His Word and through His people. Many times God blesses you through people. And to just be argumentative and contrary and what's that one word? I don't use it very often. Can't think of it right now. But it's useful in the right situation. Cantankerous. Look that one up. But anyway, after you look it up, let's all ask for forgiveness. Let's all be peacemakers. And let's enjoy the joy of the Lord and the peace that He gives us in our heart. And I'm going to sing a song. I don't know if old Jerry Zirkle has copyright rights to David Ingalls' music or not. YouTube will figure that out when I start singing them, because I've always liked the Jerry Zirkle show, and I've always liked David Ingalls' music, and you will hear some of that on this channel, and I will play it. Right now, I just have a few songs that I can play, and I'm not going to burden you with them right now. I hope to bless you with them later. So anyway, the daily word has appeared, has been spoken directly from the Word of God. And I wish you a very good, peaceful night of sleep and a very successful day tomorrow, full of favor with everyone that you meet and favor from God. Be thankful for His forgiveness. Be thankful for His hand of success. God bless you.